again, but in truth it had a rather hollow ring to it. Everton just 1 point above the 3 relegation places in the Premier League. Well, it wasn't far from being the moment of truth at pretty deserted Goodison tonight. Commentator Rob Palmer.
Last British Isles, top of manager Howard Kendall's centre-forward rota is Mo Johnston, starting for the first time in 10 matches. That's the only change from the team which lost to Ipswich on Saturday. Johnston partners Stuart Barlow, a hit in the reserve team, a player with pace who's still seeking his first senior goal. Great things expected of him. Billy Kenny, who made his full debut in this competition, partners Ian Snowden in midfield. In competition, Mick Harford, who Everton desperately wanted to bring to Goodison Park in the summer, he wanted to stay in the home counties, and the move to Chelsea has certainly worked out. The Chelsea lineup is unchanged for the last 6 games, the Premier League's in-form side with 7 wins out of the last 8 matches and won at Goodison Park only 11 days ago. Robert Fleck scoring the only goal of the game. Well, possibly the disheartened Everton fans voting with their feet. Not too many people inside Goodison Park tonight. Never any doubt about this match going ahead. Referee Howard King didn't even need to inspect the pitch. In fact, he was quite delighted with the state of the pitch when he saw it. Everton kick off with manager Howard Kendall stressing the need for positive thinking inside Goodison Park. They seem to have a mental block at home. They've only won once here in the Premier League, and once, of course, in the Coca-Cola Cup against Rotherham United. Well, Howard Kendall's quote that they could win the championship possibly adds the David Icke book of quotations. Ablett forward, but a good strong header in from Frank Sinclair. Donahue takes it, falls quite kindly in the end to Townsend, across, Southall stays on his line, and Gary Ablett has to be positive with his clearance. Well, the free kick taken quickly, and Southall was taking no risk coming off his line in the conditions. Big number 5, David Lee, joins the attack on the near post. Wise's corner, there is Lee, gets a flick to the ball, and his central defensive partner, slightly smaller man, Frank Sinclair, had joined the attack, and the first touch for Neville Southall. Beardsley, Ablett has a little look, he has time and space. Hinchcliffe, who's playing quite deep with that number 11 shirt on his back, will be given freedom to roam up and down the wings. As with Alan Harper, who's actually the furthest man forward at the moment for Everton. 3 men at the back, one of those is Keown. Little Stuart Barlow showing Chelsea early on that he does have pace, but Lee sweeping up extremely well. Good little touch from Peter Beardsley. Snowden waiting for some movement. He gets it down the right from Barlow, but well cut out by the vastly experienced Mal Donaghy. Another experienced man, Mick Harford, getting in an early tumble with Martin Keown. I think that's going to cost Everton a new shirt. The two of them just coming to grips with each other. No great malice about the challenge. I think referee Mr. King just ordering them to kiss and make up. I don't imagine there'll be too much kissing in the next 85 minutes or so. Could be a new shirt though for Martin Keown. That's £35 that Mick Harford's going to have to pay Everton. Johnston and Barlow linking early on. Barlow's cross comes back to him. Keown with a first timer. The goalkeeper coming a little bit too early for that one. Almost caught him out. Snowden. Beardsley's shot. And deep into the Chelsea fans. Well, a willingness to shoot, I suppose, if you look on Howard Kendall's positive side. The ball dinked in. Hitchcock all at sea. And I think Peter Beardsley will wish he'd done a little bit better with that one. Ablett brings the ball forward. Hinchcliffe has made space on this side. Doesn't have much support though. Gary Ablett, in the Liverpool tradition, where he was an apprentice, of course, brings it forward. Hinchcliffe again. An opening over the top of Johnston, and a shot from the far post from Alan Harper, of all people. But good positioning from Kevin Hitchcock. Well, the ball again swept from side to side by Everton. Johnston making a nuisance of himself, and almost a rare goal for Alan Harper. And a good ball from Watson. The groans and moans around Goodison Park, but it works out for Mo Johnston, who's dwarfed by the two big men that are marking him on that side of the field, as is Stuart Barlow, but that doesn't put him off creating a nuisance for himself, and wins himself a free kick on the edge of the area. Well, Frank Sinclair coming in on the back of him. The referee very well placed, and a very dangerous position indeed. Well, Everton have two options. They have the power and might of Andy Hinchcliffe's left foot, and they have a little bit more placement from Kenny. It's Hinchcliffe that goes for it, and Hinchcliffe wasn't too far off. Well, it's the two fullbacks who've had the best chances so far. He'll probably claim that the wind took it away. But a man with an explosive shot, Andy Hinchcliffe. Harford left alone. Newton to Donaghy. The old man has the legs, a good ball from him. Wise's early cross. Southall claims that one, though the flag was up. His black shirt seems to have dyed in the wash, doesn't it? Gone to a strange, peculiar shade of grey. It worked from Kenny. Puts his partner Snowden in a bit of a quandary. Long ball over the top. Barlow checks with the lines when he's onside. Dangerous if he can keep it in play over the top to Beardsley. Cleared off the line again by the big centre-half, David Lee. From one end to the other, but a good challenge from Snowden. Hinchcliffe takes charge of the situation. Low ball in, and again Beardsley! And a great save from Hinchcliffe. But Peter Beardsley getting forward twice within the space of, 20 seconds. First time it was Barlow behind the defence. He looked up, a perfect ball from him, and cleared off the line desperately by Lee. Wasn't cleared properly, and Beardsley again giving the defenders the slip, and Hinchcliffe this time the saviour. Here again, and Hinchcliffe watching it all of the way. Stewart has plenty of skill. Back to Harford. Chelsea want him in the centre to be on the end of those balls. A little disagreement there, I think, with Eddie Newton, who wanted the ball played in low and hard to the far post. Well, that's the measure of the wind. Sinclair not beaten by the player, but beaten by the conditions. Beardsley tries to shot on. As Beardsley hit it, and suddenly the wind caught it and took it to the right. Well, Howard Kendall will say it's about time that their luck changed. The ball was held up and it came to Beardsley. An amazing twist took it into the stanchion. Well, it was something like a Brazilian would come out with, wouldn't he? Except a Brazilian would never play in these conditions. And Hitchcock totally wrong-footed. Kenny brings it forward. Chelsea staying back in numbers, but that hasn't prevented Barlow finding space. He'd like a shot, he gets a shot, comes off the defender. Beardsley leaves that one. And Chelsea hurry it clear. Goodison Park fans getting behind their team. They haven't seen too many fine Everton performances. The last win in the Premier League was way back in August against Aston Villa. And they won't count the Coca-Cola Cup tie as a major victory against Rotherham United. And Neville Southall is going for, what, a 7-man wall there. We've seen the wind carry one shot. And David Lee is going to hope that he can have a wind-assisted goal as well. A set piece, oh, and the wind carries that one, and it had a bit of venom in it as well. Well, it ended up a 5-man wall and went through 3 defenders, and Southall, you must say, if it had been on target, wouldn't have stood a chance. Barlow backs into his man, gets the better of David Lee. 360-degree turn from Mo Johnston, who succeeds in finding the defender again. This is Wise. 4 Everton players around him, and 2 of them bring him down. Now, if the referee's going to book somebody, which one's he going to book? Because they both seem to foul him. But Alan Harper and Dennis Wise have had a couple of scuffles early on. In fact, the only booking is going to be to a Chelsea player. The 2 of them brought him down. Wise hit the ground. Mick Harper decided to protest, and Mick Harper got himself in the book. Well, he can't quite believe it. Maybe that's the respect that they have for the Chelsea winger. Free kick taken quickly. It's Wise with the cross. Sinclair still up. Lee's header falls to Fleck. He's got a second chance, but Keown tight. Oh, and the goal to Chelsea. Well, the Everton players are just standing and watching. Mick Harford's claiming it. It was Robert Fleck who really created it, picking up the pieces, the ball bobbling around the area, 3 players on Lee, Fleck picking up the pieces, his shot blocked by Keown, Wise's overhead kick, and Mick Harford claiming it came off his back heel. The referee given the advantage there to Snow, naturally works against the pair of them, but Everton have it back. Southall has a little bit of time before Harper closes him down. Not a bad ball to Stuart Barlow, just shoved in the back by Sinclair. Barlow shot! Well, that's the goal the youngster's been waiting for ever since he joined Everton. Howard Kendall said that when 1 goal comes for Stuart Barlow, they'll come in numbers. It was Beardsley who created it. Barlow brought it down. Superb control and an absolutely brilliant strike. Hitchcock could do nothing about that one. Donaghy's to take the throw. The referee checking his watch. Possibly the second hand has frozen, but has decided he's had enough of the first half. And this man, Peter Beardsley, I think I'm right in saying his first goal at Goodison Park this season, putting Everton ahead after 24 minutes. But a mix-up in defence at the other end of the field had Harford equalising for Chelsea, and Stuart Barlow with his first senior goal for Everton, giving Everton a 2-1 lead at half-time.